Guys, so back with another video. We got my man John here. John, why don't you introduce yourself?
What's going on, guys? I'm John Escobar out of Austin, Texas. Company's called Austin Star Services, and we do specialty HVAC.
Okay, awesome, man, awesome. So John, on this video, I want you to be fully transparent with the viewers and just let them know. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions and
Sure.
let's run through them. So first things first, man. After seeing our ad on Instagram, what were you more like skeptical or nervous about before we even chat?
Man, I think it's really skeptical about marketing in general.
Yeah.
You know, what's gonna work? What are we gonna invest in?
Yeah.
Also, it's really about seeing, is it working for people? Marketing's kind of scary.
It is, yeah, it
It
is.
is.
And so, you know, a lot of people see our ads and they might be like, oh, these guys are fake or something like that. For you, when you first saw us, what would be the thing that you were skeptical about?
What I really saw is when I saw one of your ads is how you brought to life another competitor of mine. And I was like, he's awesome, you know, he's a great person. But when I saw how you brought out his image,
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I was looking for.
Right.
I couldn't find anyone that could bring my image to the light to show who we are and what we do.
Right, exactly. Because what you do is so unique. I mean, what you're doing is, I mean, you're helping so many people. And the beautiful thing about that is more people just need to know about you, John, because you're an expert at what you do, right?
Yes, yes.
And you just need more people to know about you. And I assume that's one of the reasons why you even you started working with us. So next question, man. Did you have any doubts about whether Instagram marketing could really work for you or for your specific business? Because again, this is like such a niche thing that you're doing. I mean, why did you think that Instagram would work for you?
Well, I knew the other stuff wasn't working. I'll tell you that. Everything I was doing, it kept on pushing me back to I didn't want to be an HVAC guy who runs around and fixes air conditioning units really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I was not an ambulance. I am destined to be a doctor in the HVAC game.
Right.
So
right.
I needed to get away from the old school marketing and have people see who I am and actually see how I do my stuff on making homes healthy.
Got it. That makes a lot of sense. So Instagram, why'd you think that platform would work for you though?
Well, one, I'm always on it. You hit it right on the nail on the head when you're like, John, you know, there's like crazy amounts. What was it, like 1 million billions?
It's like 3 billion active
people.
daily users.
And I looked
day.
on myself like, where am I eating up my time? Well, on my phone. So
right.
I was like, you know what? I want people to know who I am. And if they could see me, I just didn't know how to get it out there, man. And
yeah,
I wanted my image to come up. And that's what y'all gave me.
100%. So John, so I know you said that, you know, you didn't have any fears. And, you know, that's the reason why we even started working with you, because the guys that, as you know, when we first signed up, I said we're not working with everyone. And I like the guys that are action takers, the savages. That's why our whole group that we have, that exclusive group in Austin, is just with the guys that are taking action, the guys that are not scared, and the guys that put the work in. That's why you're so successful, right?
Yeah.
But let's say that, you know, what made you even take the leap of faith to work with us in the first place?
What it was is I liked how you didn't sell to me and you were asking questions about who I am and how we kind of fit in. That really kind of made me feel good. I didn't feel pressured like everyone else is saying, hey, you know, check out what we'll do to you. Let me do this Google ads, just push the click. It was always that up front of we didn't know. And so what made me really take the leap of faith is I really wanted to change my image, man. Yeah. And I felt seeing what you did in your reels, I was like, this is where I need to go and where I need to be. And this is the path I need to take.
Thank you so much for letting everyone know exactly what made you take the step. And I hope that encourages other people to like, not to like work with us, because it really doesn't affect my business if someone doesn't work with us, right? It's more about if they want to change in their business like you did. And those are the guys that we really want to work with. If people don't have a problem, I don't want to waste my time or their money to like work together at all. I don't. So that's why we interview and we make sure it's a good fit before we start. So thank you for that, letting people know that. Another question, man. So once we started working together, what changed in your business in those early weeks that actually helped ease those concerns a little bit with you?
Right away when you gave me how to make a script. You know, like, wow, you just don't grab the phone and start recording. You know, you don't do that.
Right.
You know, it goes back to, there's a process to this stuff.
Yeah.
And I always say what y'all gave me, like the strong interview you get, if we were seeing if we're the right fit, but really using what you are actually doing as proof instead of, hey, just believe us, trust me.
Right.
You actually showed me, man. And I think that's the best thing is how I do my clients. I show them what we're going to do, you know, not just kind of tell you, believe me. And that's what made me feel good, man. That's what made me get that trust. Like, they're doing what they're saying they're doing.
I love that.
And you're holding me accountable.
Yeah, right. Because like anyone, in anything, like if someone shows you the framework but you don't put the work in, then you won't get results, right?
Yeah.
And thank God, you know, you were the guy that actually put the work in. And man, I didn't even know you were so known in Austin. Everyone knows you in your industry. You're like the top guy for what you do, man.
Yeah, well, what I always say, like my grandma told me, education equals success. So I found you. And it's more not just on the marketing, bro. You're really giving me education. And that's what I think I want to tell everybody out there that's valuable is the education portion. It's not just like, hey, we're going to do this and leave you out there too. That no, you're teaching me so I can learn a lifelong skill.
Right. I mean, if you know how to do your own marketing, how much money do you really save over the course of a year? Most agencies they don't want to tell you anything on how to do it because they want to own you, and they want to keep you with them for months and paying them for years, right? Our approach is a little different. I don't want to just give you a fish. I want to teach you how to fish, right?
Yeah.
And that's true. Why we're doing what we do, and we spend a lot of quality time with each other and stuff like that. So what results, what revenue, what growth have you seen since you joined that proved that this was the right choice for you to take to join us?
Well, first off, I was traveling out of town to go meet with a bunch of professionals. Yeah. And I really wanted to show who I was, and I was a part of really doing the proper diagnostics with the tools we used. And that brought my image up right away where I was on everybody's mouth.
Yeah.
And they knew. And they were like, hey, I want to get what John's doing. That ultimately later on brought a big job for an indoor air quality house in Austin. One of my friends I met out there, he was from Dallas, and they were like, hey, do you know a guy in Austin? I got the right guy for you that does all these testings and uses all the tools that we need to test homes.
Right.
That job ended up coming out to $75K plus testing.
Let's go. And let's go.
It was really hard because I had to use the strong processes of a good interview to figure out what their goals are, what test to use, and how to justify what work scopes that we were giving to that homeowner relate to her goals of making her kids healthy.
Right.
The other parts of builders are now calling like, hey, you know, we're understanding we're having these problems with modern homes where we're making the house sick to make the house more energy efficient. Right. So they didn't know how to really fix this problem. And they're like, oh, I could use those tools to diagnose the house to make sure it doesn't make the house sick. So now they started giving us jobs and saying, hey, you know what, John, we want you to come work for us. Here's our budget. Can you work with it? And we're like, of course. And so what it did is these jobs are more higher paying, and they're actually the jobs that I want to do. I don't want to come in and just throw something in. I really want to make that customer part of my family. I really want to change people's lives. And the image you gave me showed what I actually want to do out there.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, John. And everyone is seeing you every single day on on Instagram, and it's nurturing people into buying from you. And this whole marketing strategy is totally unique compared to what's in the market right now, which is, you know, the Google, the word of mouth, and the thumbtack and things like that, which a lot of people have used in the past. Have you used those strategies in the past?
Oh yeah, and they all failed for me because I didn't have the right market team to go that old school way of website and all that. Now what it is about the Instagram, about showing who you are.
Right. You believe in the Instagram.
Yes.
Let's talk about why you think Instagram is so important. Again, I just want to touch base on it. You said earlier, like, you know, you're always on there. Do you feel like your clients are on there? Because a lot of people might say, hey, look, my clients aren't on Instagram. But what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm going to look at their social media before I actually go to their website. Websites now afterwards, you know, I'm going to see who they are, what they're doing. Are they like me? Because people buy from people they like.
Straight up.
You know, and so I want to say, is this person know what I want to do? Do I want to work with this person, or is he all sloppy, or he doesn't care? Or is he just trying to give me a rebate? You know, so I like going into Instagram so I can feel who that company is and who that person is. So I know them before they come to my house.
I love it. I love it, John. Last question, brother. Thank you so much. What would you say someone on the fence thinking about using Instagram to scale their business currently, people watching right now, what would you say?
Man, in the past 2 months, we've seen about 165K boost up in the sales of the jobs we actually want.
Let's go. Let's go.
If you ain't on the wagon, you're going to get left behind. And we're going to come get them for it, no matter who we are, because we're building all the trades up and all the people, and we're giving small businesses now a huge light so we can be seen in the market to show our skills and show how we're really good over big companies.
I love it. So you're gonna eat up all that money, all the 3 billion people on Instagram. Thank you, John.
Thank you,
I appreciate you, my brother. Anyways, guys, we're wrapping up the video. Thank you, John, again, and yeah, man. Later.